And striking machinists are back at work today at Boeing. Good afternoon, I'm Eric Sandoval.
And I'm Joyce Taylor. Carolyn Douglas has the day off. You're watching King 5 News at noon in high definition.
Number 1 at noon. King 5 News starts now.
Now just one day before the election, voters in King County are already casting their ballots at election headquarters. Thousands of others will go to the local polls tomorrow, or they're making their choices by mail. And the Secretary of State is predicting statewide turnout of more than 80%. That's some pretty big numbers there. Voters in other parts of the country are waiting in long lines for hours to cast their ballots for the next president. Well, Republican candidate for Washington Governor Dino Rossi kicking off a Road to Victory rally in Tacoma at this hour. Now, earlier today, supporters in eastern Washington got out the vote by waving signs in Spokane. Rossi also plans a rally with former Governor Dan Evans this afternoon in Issaquah. Rossi kicked off his campaign last October in that same city.
And Governor Gregoire also has a very busy schedule on this last full day of campaigning. She has at least 9 events planned today, from Bellingham to Seattle. We caught up with her this morning in Mount Vernon, and this afternoon she'll be joined on tour by Senators Patty Murray and Maria Cantwell and Congressman Jay Inslee. NBC News begins election coverage tomorrow at 4 in the afternoon. We will have King 5 News updates every half hour. At 7 p.m., Carolyn Douglas will begin a special election webcast on king5.com. And then at 8 o'clock, we will start our live coverage election night in Western Washington on Kong 6 and 16. Stay with King and NBC for the latest numbers and developments all night long. Other news now, testimony is underway in Seattle as the Coast Guard tries to figure out what caused that Seattle-based shipping vessel to sink last month in the Bering Sea.
Yeah, 7 of the Katmai's 11 crew members died when that ship went down. King 5's Deborah Feldman has just returned from this morning's hearing at the Federal Building in downtown Seattle with the latest. Deborah.
Well, the hearing started downtown around 8:30 this whole afternoon and possibly into the evening as well. Reporting live in the newsroom, Deborah Feldman, King 5 News.
Deborah, thank you. A King 5 News exclusive now. A former top EPA investigator is blowing the whistle on an oil giant.
He helped to lead an investigation into a major oil spill in Alaska.
Gary Chittum, King 5 News.
Now, in the end to all this, BP ended up accepting a misdemeanor charge and paying a $20 million